Hi everybody, this is Linda with Linda's Babies, and this is my video response to Scharla's challenge to make a video of our babies in vintage clothing to watch Call The Midwife tonight. Well, last week I dressed up this baby, who is Serafina by Elisa Marks. She's one of my all-time favorite reborns that I made myself. And last week this is what she wore, and I just didn't get around to making a video last week. So anyway, here she is. She is sporting a vintage bonnet in a pale blue with little pink rosettes all up across and some lace. This is all antique. And this precious little vintage jacket that I found. My mother had it, as a matter of fact, and I don't think it has ever been worn. It's a pale pink, and it has beautiful pink and blue embroidery all down the sides. The other side is the same, and it has the little vintage lace all the way around the front and the sleeves, and it has 3/4 sleeves. Sorry. And it's just a beautiful little outfit, and along with the outfit, along with this jacket, in the same bag were these little vintage crocheted booties, and they're crocheted out of white cotton crochet thread. Very precious, with a little pink ribbon threaded through and around, up around the ankle and thighs, and then there's a little rosette on the front. And I thought these little booties and this jacket went together so well. And then the little bonnet, of course, doesn't match, but back then people didn't have a lot of money, and not everything did match. They just did the best they could with what they had, and babies often had mismatched things. They didn't have sets back then other than maybe sweater sets, but not everything matched, and it was okay. But doesn't she look so sweet in this outfit? I thought she did. Very precious and very old-fashioned. Now underneath she's just wearing a white onesie, which isn't vintage, but I didn't have anything to go underneath of it, so this is what she wore. And now for this week's Call the Midwife, I have Elisa Marks' Cecil Rose. And she has a beautiful outfit on today. Just gorgeous. This little hooded, I'm not really sure what it is. It's just a little hooded, kind of like an over jacket or something. Don't really know what it would be called. But it came from my mother as well. My mother is a dealer in antique and collectible dolls. And so I get some things from her. She has a lot of this type of thing. So anyway, this sweet little hooded dress is made out of, I don't really know what it is made out of, but it is beautiful, whatever it is. And it's all edged in like the same material, but like doubled over. And at the throat is this sweet little embroidery. It's just, it's faded a lot. It's just little pink raised flowers with little green, pale green leaves, and then a little closure, I think they used to call this a frog, but I'm not sure. But it's the little brocade thing that looped over the button, and the button is mother of pearl. And then the little hood is very pointed at the top. It's so sweet. Very cute. So now we'll undo that. And we'll look at what she has on underneath. Ooh, I don't know if I can do this with one hand. Nope. I guess I can't, so we'll just flip up this and see what she's got on underneath. So here we go. underneath this beautiful silky whatever, she's wearing a little cotton dress with the matching slip. And these little dresses were called batiste dresses. And a lot of times they were all handmade and hand embroidered by the women who made them for their babies. This one has very, very delicate embroidery right in here, and it was just done in white thread, so it's white on white. And it has all these little pin tucks in the dress all the way across the bodice. There is the tiniest little collar up here. Don't know if you can see it, but a little tiny collar, kind of curled up. I didn't iron it, but anyway, beautiful batiste dresses. And they had these very deep hems, because as the baby grew, you let down the hems so the baby could wear the dress longer. And underneath of it is a little matching slip of the same material, but it was sleeveless. Or it is sleeveless, excuse me. And it's plain at the top. There's no embroidery at the top. It's just sewn right along the edges in a little kind of a scalloped design. These were dresses they wore back in the 30s, 40s, 50s. For years and years. I don't know exactly when they first started making and wearing these, but I do know that babies wore them in the 40s, 50s, and 60s. So it's appropriate for the era of the television show we're going to watch tonight. And this is, I think I said, Cecil Rose by Elisa Marks, and she's a very sweet sculpt. I really like her. The only thing is she only has quarter arms, but I don't mind that. It makes her more cuddly. And she has beautiful big blue eyes. And this kit I got at a discount because it had a couple of yellow marks right here and right here, and I turned them into birthmarks. When I painted her, I just turned them into birthmarks. Because at the time I bought her, I really wanted this kit, but I couldn't afford it, and I was able to get it at a deep discount because of the spots. There's her rooted hair. She has deep, dark, chocolatey, brown rooted hair. It's very fine, but very wavy. She's a precious baby. So anyway, that's my video in response to Scharla's challenge. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Bye.